Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to the replay. I'm early today because I've got a football game here in just a little bit. So I need to be sure to get this done before I go because I'm not making a card at 10 o'clock at night. Sorry. If even 10 o'clock, no telling. So, let's see what we've got here. I am going to share it to my page just in case there's anybody out there who needs a time killer for a little while. Okay, good deal. Hey, Mary. Okay, so yesterday's card featuring the sunflower. That stamp set has this little butterfly here that I have not used. And so I thought, oh, you know what? I've seen a card that has nothing but butterflies on it. Let's try it out. So we're trying it out today. Here's my card base, 8 inches by 9 inches. Scored on the 8-inch side and folded in half so that it's 9 by 4. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 9 by 4. Okay. I've got, just from my stash, this is an old retired purple color. And it's at 8.5 by 3.5. Yes. And then, of course, my white card base is going to be 8 by 3. And so then this little black piece is like 8 1/8 by 3 1/8. And so I'm just going to have some layers like that. So let me move this off to the side. The stamp set from the sunflower also has thin cuts. So I cut out some butterflies. And we'll need to stamp these so that we can color them in. And I'm going to do some pretty easy coloring. Nothing too fancy or detailed. Just some easy coloring techniques to get that color going. And give it a wash. Let's see here. Just probably only need 5 of these butterflies, but I'm going to stamp all of them just in case. There we go. Hello, ma'am. Hello, Lily. Hello. Who else came in here? Oh, Miss Mary and Giada. There we go. Hey, Giada. Okay. Here is my 3 by 8 card base. And I just want a line of butterflies kind of just going up the page, flowing like they're in motion. Well, but let me start with my sentiment. So I'm using the Thinking of You sentiment. It's from the same stamp set. There it goes. Thinking of You. And I'm just going to put it down here in the corner. I don't know why I like the sentiments down in the bottom corner rather than in the top or the center, but they work well there. So I'm going to stamp the butterfly, and it does not need to be any in particular way. And I'm going to have these last, like the first one and the last one falling off the page. But I'm going to show you later that that's okay, that we're going to make up for it because we're still going to have a whole butterfly in its place. Okay. I do have my blending brushes in today. And I'm just going to kind of do a rainbow effect with my colors. So let me see here. Oh, I don't want New England ivy. I wanted sage. Hold on. Fern. I'm sorry. Here we go. So I've got fern. I'm just going to ink up. Nothing too dark. I want just a little wash. And then I'm going to see that was all the green I needed. I've got my Carolina Carolina starts off really light, so I'm going to have to add a little more on that. Thank you, Howard. So just making that circle a little bit bigger so that he can. Okay, that should be enough on the blue. Let's see here. Need a little bit of orange. No, you know what? Let's go yellow next. Yellow. That one spread out very nicely. Nectarine. Now, I know this is red, but if I dip it into the orange, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Just circle it around. I really just kind of want that halo effect on it because when we place our other little butterflies, see, it'll give that background. Okay, and Smoothie is my last color. Smoothie does pretty good about spreading in color. Okay, so we've got our little rainbow going. But I don't want to have this background be quite so plain. So I'm going to go back to my blue brush and my lilac ink pad because I want to bring in some purple. And it's going to be super light. Well, I guess it's as light or as dark as you want to add it. But it's very light compared to the blue and the green and the pink. It's just nice and soft, so. I am making sure to blend all the way off to the edge. And it's going to give me that nice dark corner or color at the edge. Hello, Miss Mary Lou and Adan. How are y'all? And let's see. Don't want to miss anybody. So if you come in, say hi. I would love it if you shared this video. Just in case somebody else out there might be interested in watching me make a card, wants a little time to kill. So I am blending it so that there's not too much harsh delineation between that color and the next. But still, this purple is still light compared to the main colors. I got this big spot here to finish off. Doing pretty good. I don't have too much ink on my hands. Okay, so there we go. We've got a nice soft background. Just making sure everything is blended nice and neatly. Okay, very good. We are good there. I'm going to just assemble my basic pieces that I've got so far so that I can move them out of the way. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on this piece. I've got a lot of cords going on around here. and onto this black piece. And there's going to be just barely any border on this. That's going to get adhered to the next piece. This one's going to have a little bit more spacing. Okay. And then adhesive on this piece onto our card base. This piece seems a little crooked. Let's try and force it over a little. Okay, that's good. Now, let's take our butterflies, and one of them wasn't stamped that great. Okay, I'm gonna move him out of the way because I only need 5. And let's see, there's my orange, yellow, pink, green, blue, and I just want a little bit. I'm going to use coral and just give a little bit of coral color on each of these butterflies right here towards the center. And you can color them, of course, however you want. Then I'm going to go through with each of the primary colors and color the rest. So obviously I don't think there's green butterflies, but it's going to match our green area. So now here is where I am just giving a little bit of extra detail by adding in the dark green just around the edges. Maybe a couple of lines here and there. Okay, green. Let's go with blue. I'm using True Blue. And I'm just quickly coloring it in. I'm not being very detail oriented. Give it some quick strokes to get the color on. There's the blue. We need orange, yellow, yellow, yellow. I'm using Citrus Blend for the yellow. This guy's really bright. And these alcohol markers really do spread the color super easy. I'm sorry, I'm looking down, so I haven't seen if anybody else has come in. Miss Tammy, hello, ma'am. Are you ready for tonight? I bet you're excited and scared at the same time. Everything's gonna be good. Let's see. This orange is super, super dark, but I didn't really have a lighter orange in my sets. See, that's the dark, that's the light. There wasn't really much much I could play with there. One more, do the pink. This is kind of a neon pink, but again, on the pinks, I didn't want to use the dark red because that was like, felt too Christmassy red. But this will be okay once we get it onto the card. Okie doke. This is where we get to the good stuff. I put just a little bit of foam tape on the back of each little butterfly because, of course, we're going to use foam tape. I think you're going to like this card. I had to practice it earlier just to make sure everything would work out the way I wanted it to. Because I hate when I'm making a card and it doesn't do. So I'm just going to place it right over the space where the yellow spot is. And I'm going to fluff up the wings on either side of that foam tape for some dimension. In person, it looks really, really cool when you do that. So I'm just kind of bending the butterfly in half a little bit so that when I put the foam tape down, this will already be lifted. And see how it went off this card piece, but I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just going to leave it so that it feels like it's going off the side of the card. Hey from Giada. Hey Giada. Did I not say hi earlier? Oh, hello Mr. David Torres. There we go. One more. Now, there we go. So you've got your butterflies just making their way across the card. Look at that. Super, super cute. So even if you were sending this, like it would be flat in the card, but when they got it and took it out, they would still see there's plenty of room to lift these wings. And they'd have a really, really cute dimensional card. So it's a really cute technique to use when you've got something simple. And the repeating pattern, I mean, you could also do this in a monochrome color and just do all the butterflies the same. I'm gonna use some shimmer brush just to make a little wash over these words. But since it is clear, let's just paint all our butterflies. There we go. I see everybody shiny now. And, you know, color your butterflies. Not only butterflies, you could do this pretty much with any shape that you have also. I think, like if you were doing leaves even, like for fall, right? So you could have them in different fall colors. We're going to try that next. That's an idea. I called it. We're going to try it. Just leaves falling and do fall colors. That would be fun. And so definitely with your leaf having some dimension to pop off the card like this. You could even crumple the paper, and then, let me see. You could crumple that leaf, right? Like totally crumple it up, and then color it, and it would have some dimension where all the crumply lines are, so that when you put that leaf falling, it'd just be a little bit more fun and realistic. So we're gonna totally try it. Maybe tomorrow we'll try that, because now I gotta know if it works. But there you go. There's the card. I hope you like it. Thanks for tuning in. We did a really quick and easy one today. I know it was early, but I won't be here at 8 o'clock. I've got a game to watch. So we'll be out at the football game. Please say a prayer for us that everybody is healthy. And I mean, I would love it if we won. Maybe. You never know. So that's what we'll be looking for. I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll try the leaf thing. We'll try the leaf thing tomorrow. So have a good evening, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.